Certainly as a financial advisor, I see all sorts of terrible situations, as both of you do as well. And some of them are around ageing, some of them are around death, some of them are around divorce, separation, loss. We see all kinds of trauma in the roles that we do. And I guess the thing is that the only constant in life seems to be change. And although we have many good changes in life, there's a lot of difficult and challenging changes that we have to be prepared for as well. So I guess during challenging times, if not before, it can be very handy to get help from professionals in the area. So if you are going through a difficult time, whether that's with family or through loss, it is important to come and see someone and get support. It helps if you see someone who has experience in the area, in the problems that you're going through, or has experience dealing with other people who have gone through similar problems as well. And that's what J. John and I do a lot, is we all deal with people who are often having these similar types of problems. So having someone who can sympathise with you and understand your issues is really important. Also, getting balanced information when there's problems is really important as well. What I find with people in some situations, they're going through some kind of difficulty or trauma with their families, or even something like aged care where they need to find somewhere to live safely. There is a massive amount of often confusing information available out there for people, so it makes it very hard for people to make a decision as to the best way to go. So having someone like John J. or myself in the picture who's used to dealing with these situations can provide balanced information to you that can help you make decisions. Because at the end of the day, for all of these difficulties that we encounter, we need clarity. So even with an example such as a divorce settlement, you know, do you take property settlement A or property settlement B? I guess the benefit of financial advice in that situation is that we can look at these proposed options for you and work out what the projected outcomes will be financially, not just straight after you settle, but 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the track, depending on what your plans are for your future life. If you're going to be working, if you're retired, what you plan to do, what your goals are. So it's not that a financial advisor is here to tell you what you have to do to get out of difficulty, but we can tell you what the consequences of your decisions will be, which will make those decisions a lot easier to be had. We certainly can't take away difficulties and loss and emotions, but we can take away a lot of the work that's associated with that. If you're not prepared already, we can help you be prepared, but if you're in the situation where you're going through one of these difficulties, people like John J. and myself can actually take some of that work off your shoulders. Even simple things like, in the event of a loss, being able to change the bank account, transfer it, or to close a super fund, or to notify Centrelink. All these things are seemingly simple administrative tasks, but they can be extremely difficult and onerous on someone going through grief, loss or trauma to manage. So don't be afraid to reach out during difficult times, and this is certainly an area that we all practice in very regularly.